A little girl wakes up and is hungry. Her mom normally makes her breakfast, but she is in the shower. The girl tells her dad she is really hungry. Dad makes her toast with butter and squirts some honey on top. The girl hasn't had that before, and she really likes it. She says, "Daddy, what did you put on top of the bread?" The dad says, "It's a name your mom always calls me." Mom comes out of the shower and sees her daughter eating and really happy. She asks the girl, "What did your dad make you for breakfast?" The girl said, "Daddy made me toast with A politician visited a village and asked what their needs were. "We have two basic needs, sir," replied the villager. "Firstly, we have a hospital, but there's no doctor." On hearing this, politician whipped out his cell phone, and after speaking for a while he reassured the village leader that the doctor would be there the next day. He then asked about the second problem. "Secondly, sir, there is no cell phone coverage anywhere in this village." An Australian politician notes the lack of voting by Aboriginal voters on the many far-flung stations, ranches, in his region, and decides it's good politics to introduce himself to them. Accordingly, his people arrange a trip to over a dozen big stations, each of which sets up an impromptu stage for him to speak to the gathered workers. It seems to go well. At the first stop, he promises them better wages, and there's an enthusiastic umgalagala. Umgalagala, in response. And better housing. And healthcare. Each promise gets roars of umgalagala in return. He's delighted, and repeats his promises at each station, to the same loud cheers. By the end of the third day, having traveled hundreds of miles, he's exhausted. At the final stop, the head worker has a stage set up at the end of a long, curving drive. "Is it okay if I take a shortcut through this pasture?" he asks. "Okay, you do that. Just careful you no step in umgalagala. We put a lot of effort into making you smile, so please subscribe to me for new jokes. Stay happy."